Hello and welcome back to my channel, House of AB Design. I'm AB and I'm so happy you decided to click that thumbnail. Did that foghorn get your attention? I hope it did. I am giving you a special treat today. It's my Carnival Celebration cruise to Mexico and Honduras. I took that voyage in August, the beginning of August, and I did some vlogging, and I would like to share this with you. Unfortunately, I was not able to record my final day at sea as I took ill, and getting home was quite the challenge. But I'm much better and recovered. I say about 95%. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video.
We just saw the boat and it's so cute. Yes. So nice starting vacation. We'll be looking into it. We're so excited. We're going on the Carnival Celebration.
This was actually my second cruise, my first cruise on Carnival. So I was able to compare the two embarkations between Carnival and Royal Caribbean. And I must say that Carnival had everything down. And they were not playing. You see these dogs.
This is where we are vacationing. We are on a Carnival Celebration. We're in the casino. Hey,
Yes.
Angelo.
Yes.
Look, you remember Jay.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be in here right now because I'm not 21.
Hey,
but yeah.
it's okay because you're 21 today.
Exactly.
But yeah, we are starting my week-long vacation. Where are we headed to?
We are going to Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Mahogany Bay.
Yes.
And it should be fun.
Yes. Yes. So I am going to make sure that all of this is vlogged for you. And keep watching. Hope
We'll
you
be
enjoy.
back.
The grand stage was where every theatrical event pretty much took place. It took up floors 6, 7, and 8. The bartenders here really knew their craft. I kept going back here. They had this blue margarita drink that I kept going back for. I can't remember the name of this drink, but the concept was the bartender blew like a big bubble, and then she gave you some like florals, and then you make a wish and then you drop it to burst the bubble. You'll see me actually do that shortly.
Take the petals and pump it on top, okay?
Hey, get my face, Jay. Get my face. Okay. More of my shot. She's so nervous. Thank you. Here's Jaden. Yeah, you gotta put that down. It's mine.
Finally had our luggage delivered to our room a little after 1:30, and after we checked the room out, we headed out to the Lido deck. Not gonna lie, it was all kinds of hot out there. We were still docked in Miami, and it was no joke. And of course, there was not a soca line that was going to be present that I was not going to be a part of. The first night at dinner was met with a lot of theatrical celebration. Hey guys, it's day 2 of my vacation on the Carnival Celebration.
It's they call it a fun day at sea, so we're actually headed to our first destination. So I woke up to this. Look at this view. I absolutely love the water. I could sit out here on this deck all day and it just brings me peace. So what I'm gonna do is I'm all dressed, I'm all ready. I'm going to go and explore the ship a little more. Yesterday was more of a, hey, let's get settled and just, just kind of play it by ear. But today I'm gonna go and explore the ship a little more, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So come along.
This was the Lido Deck buffet. It was on the 16th floor. This is where most of the food buffets were held. I didn't do too much eating up here. I'm not a buffet person. I tried to find spots where they gave me my food. I've seen people pick over things and put it back, and yeah, no, I'm good. There were several drink stations located on the areas where they served food. Like on the 8th floor, here's one on the Lido deck on 16. And they had some around the Lido deck as well. And it helped a lot for keeping you hydrated. You did have to pay for, buy a drink package for the like the Pepsis and things like that. But the lemonade and water, I was cool with it, I was okay with. And here is the Blue Iguana. I did get breakfast here one day, and it was okay. It was just a burrito, and then you had the salsa bar here. This was located outside of the, they had like an area that was outside of the actual Lido deck part where the pool was. And again, there's another drink station. And, again, this was the salsa bar. That was called the Blue Iguana. Here is the big TV projector. Actually, they offered a lot of movie nights here, which it was pretty cool if you wanted to kind of get away. And it wasn't really crowded, if you wanted to get up on the top of the deck and just catch a breeze as the boat was sailing. It was perfect for that. And here they had some, there was always someone selling something, chains or whatever. Any opportunity to get you to buy something, it was definitely there. Now here I'm walking up to what they call the aft or the back of the ship. Here's where they had all of the fun entertainment for adults as well as kids. So they had I used to call this racquetball back in the day. I don't know if it's pickleball or whatever it is. But anyway, they had that. They had a basketball court as well. And then if you go a little further, you had a couple of hidden cabanas that, for privacy. And as you walked even further, there were a lot of areas. Like if you didn't want to be around anybody, you didn't have to be, okay? You just needed to know where to find them, because as everybody was kind of gravitating toward the Lido deck, this was up on floor 18, I think. This was 18, I believe, on the back of the ship. So as you can see, just kind of walking the distance here, and finally get to an area where they had a water slide. And this was mainly, or 2 water slides, I think. Yeah. So mainly this area was for, this area was for the children, toddlers, and I'm sure, they had a ball. There was a lot of kids up here. This was my first time actually just walking around. And if you look to the right, they have another area for the kids to, just to kind of hang out and play. But again, it was really hot, up on the very top. And as you can see, there's a roller coaster on this particular ship. Again, it's the Carnival Celebration. And that roller coaster, you had to pay $15 for each ride, and the coaster expanded the length of the entire back of the ship. So here is the Bolt roller coaster. As you can see, I'm going to head up to where the attendant is, and she's going to explain how this thing works.
So, what's your name?
Dippy. Dippy.
Dippy. Dippy, thank you. So, what do you have to do to get on this?
Bolt?
Yeah.
So you do need a reservation.
Okay.
You can do it from your hub app.
Okay.
Or you can do it with us.
Okay.
And it's $15 per person per ride.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so that's going to be a no for me. I don't do coasters anymore.
No?
I used to. Yeah, I get motion sickness. Well, the sea doesn't bother me, but this is my second cruise.
Yeah.
So the sea doesn't really bother me, but the up and down rope, that does something to me. Like plane rides, I have to be careful on those. But yeah. So good to know. Well, enjoy your day.
You as well.
Okay, thank you.
Here is some type of rope walk. I'm not sure if it was extra. I think it was extra, similar to the Bolt roller coaster, where you probably had to make a reservation. And for all you cornhole fans, they didn't leave you guys out. Here's an area where you could have come to play cornhole as well. Now I am on the 17th floor, yet another drink station to my left, and I'm headed toward one of my favorite spots on the ship. This was Guy's Burger Joint. It was awesome. Here's the toppings table or toppings bar, and right now it was empty. However, the lines were usually, this had a line, I will say, but it moved pretty quickly. And these were smash burgers. I don't know if you've ever had one, but these things were awesome. They were nice and moist, and I just kept going back for more. And right next to it was the O2 Teen Club, if you have any young ones traveling with you. Now here's another vantage point of the zip line.
yeah, that's gonna be a no for me.
So this Red Frog bar was yet another area. It was right outside the Lido deck where you could get some drinks. So this was another vantage point of the grand stage. This was on the 8th floor. And look at the detail. And I mean, this was just simply gorgeous the way they put this together. And I really like the way they did this because even if you were just kind of walking by, in the hallway, you could hear whatever was going on or see part of the entertainment. Even if you couldn't find a seat outside on the perimeter. And if you see lower down, they had 3 levels. So this was the 8th floor, then you had the 7th floor beneath. And then, of course, there was the 6th floor where all the action, actually took place. But, they had kind of like stadium seating, sort of. And then they had areas where you had like cocktail. And here I am just kind of going in the hall. They had plenty of places to buy, high-end jewelry and if you walk further down here, this was a sushi place, I believe. And yeah, this was a sushi place. And over to the right again, a little more. This is a teppanyaki, which is more of like if you have a Kobe in your area, where they have like a hibachi style where they cook in front of you. Didn't get to experience that, but moving forward on the ship, there's a bridge that's coming up here, this glass bridge. I don't know if it's coming up like right about now. But yeah, this thing scared me. Don't know why, but it did. I didn't like walking across it. And that broke. But believe it or not, they had that fixed next time I walked by. It was like the next day or something. But back this way, this was the they had like a dream studio with pictures and things like that. And moving forward, this was the Havana bar. Oh man, this was lit. They had karaoke there several nights, and they also had Latin band. Shebang, I didn't get a chance to enjoy this. This was a mix of Chinese and Mexican food. You just had to make reservations. And then coming down here, just the map kind of showing you where you are. And they had each one of these at different points where you had elevators and stairs to kind of guide you through where you needed to go. Later that afternoon, we had a quick cocktail hour at the Punchliner Comedy Club. This was where a lot of the comedians performed on the ship. And I did get to see some very new acts. The room was laid out perfectly, and they did not disappoint. As I was walking by to another entertainment spot, I saw this stage play at the Grand Stage, and I saw them set this up in record time. And believe me, they took it down in record time as well. It was just so beautiful. Later that night on the Lido deck is where the 80s party began. This party was everything. I got there a little early before the crowd poured in, but I ended up going to the top deck later on. It got so crowded. Whoever thought a slice of pizza could do it for you? This Miami slice was the ticket, especially late at night. It was the only place open until 4 in the morning. The rest of the places closed early. And the place next to it is called Deco Deli. That was also a good spot, but they closed early.
Good morning. It is day 3 of my vacation, my well-deserved vacation. And we have landed in Costa Maya. This is my view this morning. Look at the water. So today I'm not gonna do any excursions. Just gonna kind of walk around a little bit and just check out the sights and see what's what. So, and I'll take you guys along with me. So keep watching, enjoy. And I am waiting. I'm waiting for my roommate to get ready. You know her, you saw her in episode, saw her in my 100th episode. So, you know, she's got to get beautified and whatnot. So I'm waiting for her and decided I wanted to get some breakfast. So I'll show you what the breakfast looks like. Fancy, just grapefruit, some potato wedges, and some scrambled egg. Yeah, I don't do well with a whole bunch of crowds, and that buffet, didn't feel like sitting at the buffet. So I'm gonna kind of sit here and chill for a little bit, and I'll catch you guys a little bit later.
Here we are walking toward the Costa Maya port near the duty-free zone. And there was a spot here that sold like yard drinks that were really good because it was extremely hot here. I'm just saying the heat was on a different level.
A souvenir.
I don't even have a babysit on.
I'm not going to the beach. Hot.
I'm not going to be because you're hot.
Yeah.
It's too cool off.
No. I want to get something here.
So they had a pool area, they had a pool area that they called a beach. They had some sand. It was kind of a man-made situation, and this is where it is now. And I think that's why I made the comment that's not a beach, but it was the closest thing that we could get to getting any refreshment that day. So I just kind of, put my feet in and sat down until it was time to go back to port. So it was made for a very relaxing day, and this was us walking back. Day 3, our dining crew at dinner did not disappoint. They danced to "Don't Stop the Feeling." And you can see the guy on the right. He had his act together. I really liked him. He was wonderful. We then celebrated my dad and stepmother's wedding anniversary.
Birthday to Sheila and Charles. 1, 2, 3.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Sophia. Happy anniversary to you.
After dinner, I broke away to do my own little tour of the area that they called Serenity. And it was just that. This was an adults only area, mainly for people who, didn't want to deal with kids. Now, this area had a salad station that was awesome. It was called Fresh Creations, but it only opened on C days. So the days that you were kind of like out at sea all day, that's when they would open. The other days they were not, but the salads were awesome. So, quick tip to beat the crowd. I got here around 8 o'clock in the evening. Most people they're dressed for dinner, because they have different shifts for dinner, or they're trying to find some entertainment that's inside. And here is where you can, take advantage of the solitude of this place. As you can tell, there's no one here, right? So you can take your pick of where you want to lay down, sit, relax, enjoy the view. It was just so many places here. You got the little small, I don't know if they call them clamshells, cabanas, whatever they are. And then they had day beds and everything. So I had a little bit of everything. So I just taking you a tour around the boat. I think this was the forward of the ship, I believe. Yeah, this was the front of the ship.
So hey guys, it is day 4. Yes, day 4, and we are at what they call Isla Roatan, which is actually Honduras, Mahogany Bay. We just got off of the ship, and I think something's wrong with the Zoom because I keep having to. Anyway, so I'm not editing this. Anyway, so we are waiting. We decided to do a theme bathing suit, pink and yellow thing, right? So the person that was responsible for that is right here. This is my sissy.
Well, hello there.
Hello. This is her first time being featured on my channel. Say hello.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
How's the
ma'am.
AB Design? I watch it every day, though.
Yes, so this is going to be part of what I've been doing during the summer, or why I haven't posted. So I just needed a good vacation, and so yeah, I was telling
Are
them
we
about the
having a
theme.
good time, y'all?
Right.
Oh,
so-
it's Pink Lemonade Day.
AB so busy she haven't done the project at my house yet.
Oh my God! No, she did.
Oh, she just put you on blast.
Yeah,
I'm
she
done.
did. It's okay. It's okay. But anyway, so we're kind of waiting to get the picture started and see my mustache sweat. But I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you guys some sights, scenery. We're gonna be on foot. Didn't do any excursions. They were like snorkeling and all that. And ATVs I don't do. So we're gonna be on foot with the exploration. So keep watching. I do several. Make sure we got it.
Here we're entering into another duty-free zone where you can purchase colognes and different products. We had to go through this area before we got to where Mahogany Bay was. It's a saltwater beach area, which was really, really nice. You'll see that coming up. So my family posed for this picture. We called it Pink Lemonade.
Walking through on the river. Hell yeah. Well, That's that thing. And it moves. Come take it now. Yeah, sitting in the purse.
That's right.
Ship ID.
So one tip is to get here early. By the time we got here, a lot of what they call the clamshells and umbrellas were already taken. And believe me, it is hot. You want to get here early so you can rent them.
I did not wear. I did not wear anything pink.
So once again, I broke away so that I could go to the souvenir shops, which were located right past the duty-free area as we entered into Mahogany Beach.
So I'm doing a little sightseeing. Just purchased a cute little bag. Pardon me, it's hot out here. I'm sweating. So, and some leather sandals. So yeah, so I can take it back to the States and I'm be styling. Met the nicest people, and yeah, this is a pretty chill spot. I did the water. I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. So I just wanted to, we don't have much time, you know, we just have like a day and we got to get back to the ship. But I am enjoying myself thus far. So I'm gonna walk back to the beach and rejoin my family, because they know me. I always like to go off to myself. That's what I do. So yeah, I'm starving. I don't want to eat any food here. I'm just real picky. I'll eat when I get back on the boat. And yeah, so there's some music going on, so I'm gonna turn this off just in case I can't play it on YouTube. So I'll see you guys in a bit. It's me and my dad. We're actually leaving the crowd, so we're heading out. Later.
While back on the ship, the day 4 dining dancers serenaded us with Uptown Funk. It was then time for the Lido Deck White Party. This was everything. We did all the dances, line dances, the wobble, the same old two-step, the slide, the biker shuffle, like everything was done. And I really liked the way the cruise director, the guy that was leading us, he made sure you knew the dance before everybody started doing it. And you know, he was the one that was standing. I don't know if you can see him. He's kind of standing on the right by the pool area. He was kind of like in the middle, and he would show you part of the dances, and then he would, you know, he would stop and then play the music, and everybody would do it. They even at one point had a random dance off. Contestant number 2 took the win for that one.
Hey guys, it's day 5 of my Carnival Celebration cruise adventure, and I am I'm headed toward the port in Cozumel, Mexico. We pulled in to port this morning at 9 o'clock. So I'm not an excursion gal. All the adventure has been squeezed out of me. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around and, you know, check out the sights, do a little bit of shopping. One of my favorite pastimes. So I'm walking over the pier now, and I'm just gonna kind of take you guys with me. So enjoy.
I wonder why.
organize the process, presentation and coordinate the process. But on the top, everything. Okay, the president is
Number.
de estos están. Esta está linda para el tobillo, la de caracoles.
Hecho de bambú, bienvenidos.
¿Qué quieren comprar ahí?
sorry about the half-eaten gelato, but they have a gelato station here that is very good. This is a raspberry gelato, and they change the flavors every day. So I got this today, and I got the it's Shaq's Big Chicken, and I got the MDE, and then it comes with a special sauce, some pickles, and some fries. And I got a lemonade, a small little lemonade, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy with that. A sidekick here. Hey. She got a Guy's Burger. Listen, if you ever get on the ship that has Guy's Burgers, get them. That's all I've been eating, and I don't eat burgers like that, but I have been tearing them up. They're smash burgers, and then these are the what's that?
This is Shaq's.
Oh yeah, that's Shaq's. They're the tenders. So we'll let you know how they taste. What would you rate the tender?
Tender. Probably like 7 out of 10. I had better.
Okay.
It needs for seasoning.
Okay.
The fries from Shaq's are pretty good. I guess 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 again.
Okay.
The burger, like a 9 out of 10.
The Guy's Burger?
Well, 8 out of 10 because I had better.
Really?
Oh, wow. The patties are good, but like I had different seasoning than the other ones. This is a 10 out of 10. I love it.
She's talking about the gelato.
It's like a good smoothie.
You know what? I do get smoothie vibes from it, kind of, but it's not too sweet. And it's just the right texture, so it's perfect. And they give you a good portion, so you don't need to overdo it.
Because he asked for 1 scoop or 2. I said 1 for yours. I didn't know.
Oh, that's why she get. You did me dirty. You did me dirty. You did me dirty. Okay. All right, I got it. That's how she does me. Okay. Anyway, all right. So, okay, that's good.
See everybody, are you ready for showtime? I said, are you ready for showtime? So please make some noise for your host for tonight's main show. It's Marcella and Brittany.
Hold on a second. What side is going to win this competition tonight? Is it going to be this side? Or is it going to be this side over here? Well, listen up, please. We got our amazing 10 volunteers on this stage tonight about to take part in the most epic competition, Guess That Groove. Tonight is a game show where you've been singing songs your entire life. But have you been singing the right words your entire life?
During this part, they actually played the song backwards and they had to guess it. It was so much fun.
Sometimes I like to look at the moon. Sometimes there might be an eclipse. Sometimes it might be a total eclipse. Could it be total eclipse of the heart? I fall apart!
This evolution party was everything. They did a little bit of every artist that was familiar to everyone, and a good time was had by all. Due to copyright, I probably am not going to be able to play a lot of these, so you'll just kind of see a lot of the theatrics. So enjoy. This Limelight Lounge housed both alternating karaoke nights and club nights for all. As I stated previously in the video, I became ill on day 6 of the cruise, so I was unable to record anything. Getting back home was quite an adventure, and I feel kind of bad because of it, because I wanted wanted you guys to get a full view of not only the ship but ports of call. So because I was unable to do a lot of recording, there was some things that were missed. So hopefully you got a good gist of, the ports of call and places on the Carnival Celebration if you ever decide to take the cruise on that ship. Until my next video, thank you so much for watching.